This is Valley News Live at 5.
New tonight at 5, a social media post states that students in a 5th grade class at Wahpeton Elementary School reenacted the murder of George Floyd. It's unclear how the poster is tied to the school district. The school's social media page commented on the post, saying they would like an opportunity to discuss the concerns. The district superintendent says the allegation is under investigation.
I fear for her life, and everybody around me does too, and we just need to find her and we need answers.
The family of a missing 30-year-old woman now says they believe she's in danger. Police say Jessica Hauser was reported missing on Sunday by her father, who last spoke with her on April 28th. She was last seen in downtown Fargo on the 29th, and another person reported speaking with Hauser on April 30th. Hauser is described as white, 4'11", with a thin build, brown eyes and brown hair. Tonight on Valley News Live at 6, we'll hear from her family, who tells us they may know who she's with. The Barnesville woman accused of killing her foster child is pleading guilty 1 week before she was set to go to trial. Kelly Jo Anderson pleaded guilty to second-degree murder in the death of 18-month-old Henry, who had been in her care since April 2019. In April 2020, Henry was brought to the emergency room, blue and lifeless, with bruising to his body, head, and face. Anderson told police the child often self-injures himself and did so several times earlier that day. Anderson's husband said that's not the case. If convicted, Anderson can spend up to 40 years in prison. The man accused of spray painting hate messages on a Moorhead mosque is being invited to visit the building. The Minnesota chapter of the Council on American Islamic Relations says it's joining the Moorhead Muslim community in forgiving Benjamin Enderle after he was accused of vandalizing the building. Enderle told police he did it to get a reaction from the community. Community members gathered last week to clean the mosque. A GoFundMe was set up to upgrade the building's security, raising nearly $30,000. You can find a link to that on our website, valleynewslive.com. Let's soak up all the sunshine we can, because some of us are in for rain or snow tonight, overnight even. Let's head over to Hutch to get more on the forecast. Hey, Hutch.
Hey, Andrea. Good evening, everybody, and happy May the 4th. I got to tell you, the light winds and sunshine are feeling good, even though temperatures, well, they were chilly. This morning, not quite as chilly as you'd find on the planet Hoth, but certainly not a morning you'd want to leave the door ajar, because it was cool. 50s this afternoon to near 60s down by Aberdeen, with some clouds building out to the west. Andrea, that is what's heading our way in the overnight hours, could mix with a few flakes. But for this evening, get out and enjoy on May the 4th. The temperatures will generally be in the 50s until sunset, then slipping into the 40s and eventually the 30s. Planner in Fargo shows all evening pretty good, with increasing clouds overnight and late. For some, snow, I think it will. I'll have hour-by-hour details coming up here in just a few moments.
All right, thanks, Hutch. We have breaking news for you now. Derek Chauvin's attorney is filing a new motion for a new trial in the death of George Floyd. Nelson filed the motion on the grounds of juror misconduct and that the court abused its discretion for failing to agree to the defense's requests for a change of venue and sequestering the jury. On April 20th, the jury in Chauvin's trial found him guilty on all 3 counts of second-degree murder, third-degree murder, and second-degree manslaughter. His sentencing is set for June 25th. A home was damaged in a fire in North Fargo this morning. Firefighters responded to 813 College Street North at 7:30. Someone who was passing by saw the flames and tried to put it out. The home has damage to its porch and siding. There's no word yet on what caused the fire. No one was hurt. 4 firefighters are recovering after battling a house fire. It happened on Sunday before 7:30 in the evening at 452 Whisperwood Court Southwest in Bemidji. The people in the home got out safely, but a pet died. The fire chief says the fire started in the garage and spread to the attic and was likely caused from an electrical issue. The home was destroyed. Meanwhile, another house fire that killed 2 dogs was also likely caused by an electrical issue. It happened around 10 in the morning on Sunday at 7193 Balsam Road Northwest, also in Bemidji. The fire chief says that fire started in the bathroom. Damages are estimated to be around $200,000. No one was hurt. The North Dakota Attorney General's office says they are investigating the Taco and Margarita Festival that happened in North Fargo over the weekend. They say they've received one complaint so far about the event. Many people tell us they waited in line for an hour to get food and drinks, only to find out the vendors ran out of food. The festival's main organizer is apologizing and says he takes full responsibility. Other organizers say those who want a refund will receive communication about how to get their money back within a few weeks. The West Fargo Park District is reminding you to be mindful of where you buy your event tickets. People have been commenting about events on Facebook saying people are trying to sell their tickets because of a family emergency or death. The Park District says it does not allow reselling of tickets for its events. If you're unable to attend an event that you paid for, contact the West Fargo Park District office for a refund or credit. Turning to our coronavirus coverage, Sanford Hospital is considering offering the Pfizer vaccine to children between the ages of 12 and 15. Hospital staff are looking at the data and believe there is enough evidence to back up their future administration. Vaccinations could begin with this age group by the end of the month, saying the benefits outweigh the risks. Education about this vaccine continues to be their primary goal.
You know, it's kind of like baseball, where if you cover more bases, your opponent can't advance points on you. Similar with this pandemic, you know, the more bases we cover, so the more folks that we vaccinate, we are able to stop that virus from spreading more easily.
Sanford is offering the Johnson & Johnson vaccine to acute patients after the pause was lifted jointly by the CDC and FDA on April 23rd. Staff will offer the vaccine to the general public when it becomes available. Meanwhile, Clay County Public Health will be holding walk-in vaccine clinics on Thursday and Friday. The May 6th clinic will be held from 3 to 6 p.m. and the one on May 7th will be held from 10 a.m. to 1. Both clinics will take place at the Yumkomst Center. You can still register for an appointment, and you can find a link to do that on our website, valleynewslive.com. Passengers on planes, trains, and buses will have to wear a face mask until fall. The TSA made the decision to extend the mask mandate until September, which was previously set to expire on May 11th. Children up to the age of 2 and people with certain disabilities are exempt from this rule. If you choose not to wear a mask, you could be removed from the building. Fargo's Hector International Airport says they advocated for the mask extension for the ease of customers.
The airports across the country are doing everything they can to try and be as consistent as possible for that passenger experience. So what you see at one airport's check-in counter and at the checkpoint is consistent with what you will encounter at another airport.
The North Dakota Army National Guard is still at the airport offering rapid testing from 10 in the morning until 10 at night. Results arrive in just 15 minutes. Governor Tim Walz is calling on the legislature to pass this summer learning package in Minnesota's coronavirus recovery budget. He visited an elementary school today to talk about the $150 million proposal. It's designed to help students catch up on learning they may have missed due to COVID-19. It includes mental health support, summer preschool, and college courses for graduating seniors.
The legislature needs to take this up. There should be great agreement on what needs to be done. We are in fiscally the place to be able to do it, and now is the time to move that summer learning plan. And with that,
the governor plans on announcing a reopening plan for the state on Thursday. The annual letter carrier's Stampout Hunger Drive is going virtual this year. The largest food drive in the country is usually held on the second Sunday in May, but this year you can donate all month long. Here's how it works. The Great Plains Food Bank has a list of items you can purchase or you can donate money. Those items will go to pantries around the FM area. The food bank says that with the pandemic still affecting the economy and kids getting out of school for the summer, your help is still needed.
This is a crucial time for food donations. Summers always get a little bit tougher. We need the extra support.
We have the link to donate on our website, valleynewslive.com. Severe weather isn't letting up for parts of the South. Up next, we'll show you the heavy damage in storm-battered states.
It was a crisp start to the day in the 20s for many, teens for a few up north, but some sunshine went to work with the lack of gusty winds today. Things felt pretty nice. Cannot rule out some flakes of snow. We'll have the track and timing of what you can expect in your hump day forecast coming up right after this.